Hey y'all, so I'm back with another Artbeads haul. This was the one that I placed the order on November 30th, and I just received it a few days ago, which was December 18th, I believe. This time, this order, instead of sitting in Smyrna for about 3 days, it sat there for like 5 or 6 days, but I know that the UPS, FedEx, the Postal Service, they're all having issues with shipping right now because they're so overwhelmed, and with the virus and everything, it's just, I can only imagine the kind of headache that they're all having to deal with as employees. So I was a little peeved at first, but then I'm like, well, everybody is struggling right now, so I can't be too mad. At least I received my items, and it was free shipping anyway. So, yeah, so of course I've already been into it. I can't help myself. I have to dig into my orders whenever I receive them. So, here's the goods. So, what we have, first up, we have this Swarovski 3200 12 millimeter Rivoli, and I thought I was saying it wrong, but I've heard some other people, after watching some videos, I've heard other people pronounce it the same way, which is, I say it Rivoli, and I've heard some other people say it like Rivoli. So, I'm gonna stick with Rivoli. I don't know, to me, Rivoli sounds more like ravioli slash reveille. So yeah, but there's that. And again, I'm filming this upside down, and then I'm going to rotate it back around. So that's been working for me in regards to filming and editing. So I'm just going to keep on doing that. So tell you what, might as well I'm just going to dump this all out over here on the side. And then I got these, what is this? Diamond Duo 8x5mm prismatic and watermelon punch, which these are Czech glass beads. So I got this little tube, and does it say how many are in there? It says 12 grams. It seemed like there was a count, but I'm gonna open it up and show some of these. These are really gorgeous. Like, they've got like that duochrome vibe to them. So flip some of these over, but they've got like a lot of green and purple. Like, that's kind of like the the shift is green to purple, or like a teal to purple. Is that coming across? So I'm hoping, like, it looks like the camera's kind of picking up, but at the same time it looks like the colors are really washed out. Like, the colors aren't as vibrant on the screen as they are in real life. Yeah. So I have no idea what I'm going to do with these. I've seen a few projects online of people using these, and plus the colors were pretty, so I just kind of had to have them because that's how I am. Alright, and I'll tell you what, we'll just set them right there for now so you can kind of see them off on the side. And then I got, so I saw that Artbeads had these other versions of Rivolis, like a different brand. I'm not sure, I guess a Matubo, they're gonna focus brand, but this is a 14mm Czech glass Rivoli in Avaline Vitrol. So it does have that olive green color to it, but also has kind of like an emerald green color to it as well. Like, that's, I guess, the Vitrol. But I guess it would help if I take these out. But so these were significantly cheaper than the Swarovski, which pretty much that's how all these are probably going to be. Like, anything like that could be compared to Swarovski is going to be significantly less. But this is the back side. So the back side is pretty, like, nice silvery finish to it, nice silver full finish. And here's this Now there's definitely a quality difference between these and Swarovskis. You know what? I don't like the way the camera is not focusing that well. It's kind of blurred every time I look up at the little screen. And maybe because I have the camera zoomed in too. But yeah, so the quality isn't quite as well. The facets are definitely not as sharp and precise, which that's kind of like what Swarovski is known for, is having those sharp, precise facets. But yeah. So there's that. And I'm pretty sure that this was under $1. Seemed like it was like under 80 cents even. I could be wrong about that. I do not have the information in front of me with the price listing to compare it, but it seems like that was the price. So next up I have this 18mm Swarovski Rivoli in Crystal AB. One of my absolute favorite Swarovski colors. You can't go wrong with Crystal AB. Like, you just can't. To me, it's like the perfect color for crystals. So there's that. And then I got another 18mm Swarovski Rivoli in Majestic Blue, and it seemed like this one was on sale. Like, it was significantly cheaper than the other 18mm Swarovskis. And it's just kind of like a deep cobalty sapphire blue. If that's the proper way to describe it. And then I got this one in 14mm Rivoli in light gray Delight, which this was really pretty. I've had some, I think it was like the pearls that I had that were the light gray, because they have that iridescent color to them. Like, they have that blue shift. Like, they're kind of like a pearly white with a blue shift. Like, I don't get much of a gray vibe off of them at all. So this actually looks kind of peachy color, but it's pretty. And then this one, I was shocked at how pretty it is in real life, and I just lost it. Here it is. It is the 14mm light sapphire color. This, I didn't realize how much I would like this color. Oh my gosh, this is like Cinderella, like right here. It's so pretty and so sparkly. Like, it's just so crisp and sparkly. I definitely want to get more of these, or more of Swarovskis in this color, because it's so pretty. It's not even like a shade of blue that I really care for, and I don't even know why I picked it. I guess it looked nice in the picture, but I'm glad I did. And then, okay, I want to say, like, forewarn about this by saying that this one was a disappointment. It is a 12mm Swarovski in powder blue, and this color, just, I have no desire to get anything else in this particular color anymore. So it's just like a milky white with like a clear center to it. That's what it looks like. Like, there is absolutely nothing special about this. It does not sparkle as much as a typical Swarovski does. I'm just kind of like, eh. So never again will I be buying the powder blue color. At least not in like the crystals. Maybe in the pearls, like, I could see how that would be a nice pearl color, but nah, not for sparkly crystals. Total disappointment. So be forewarned. Like, my throat is all scratchy now. Excuse me. Right, and then I got a 10mm Rivoli, so on stone and Crystal AB. So I'm not going to even bother taking this out, but it's just the one that has like the holes on both sides for, you know, bead embroidery. And I got these Delicas that are the AB crystal in a size 15-0. So I'm really trying to build up my collection of Delicas and Tohos, and especially with sizes like 15-0, because I don't really have many of that size now. So we're building up that collection. And then I'm also building up my collection of these as well. The Matubo Gem Duos in Orchid Aqua Polychrome. So again, these are like the diamond duos, just very subtle differences in the way they are, I guess. Like, they're basically the same shape, but I'm itching right now. But they're not, like, they have different, I think the finish is what makes them different. Like, it's the distinguishing difference between the gem duos and diamond duos. Okay, so here these are, and they're like kind of like that was it like a brushed metallic finish, or like kind of like a matted metallic finish. Like, they're not shiny. I mean, they're shiny, but they're not like a glistening shiny. But yeah, they're definitely kind of like that teal color with like a slight purple tinge to them. So those are interesting. I also think it's because they're not as bulbous on the surface, because like the diamond duos have that clear, or I guess they're translucent with a full back, and these are just like solid all the way through. And then I got 2 tubes of the Miyuki, what are these? The Delicas. I was about to say Tohos. I'm like, wait a minute, they're not Tohos. 11-0 in the Fancy Line Light Teal Silver color. And when I bought these, like, I forgot exactly why I bought these. I bought 2 of them with a project in mind, but I totally forgot what the project was. But I think I remember what it was, and really, like, 1 tube will probably be enough for me, but I just wanted extra ones just in case, because it was recommended to get, like, I think these are like, what, 6 or 7 grams? I could be awfully wrong about that. Does it say on here? And like, their recommended amount of grams was like 10 grams or something. But yeah, you always want more than you need, just to be on the safe side, and a little more won't hurt you in the world of beads. So yeah, but again, like, I'm not 100% sure I remember the correct project, so oh well. And the project that I thought it was, looking back at it, I'm just kind of like, wait, is this really what I was getting excited about? Like, I'm just kind of not as thrilled by it looking back at it again, so I'm kind of like, but whatever, they'll be used one way or another. And then I got these fire polished 2mm I guess it's check glass beads in crystal AB. There's 50 beads on the strand. And then I got, here's another one of these Matubo 14mm check glass Rivoli in the color emerald, which this, yeah, this, if I'm gonna, well, let's say if I'm gonna get any more Rivolis from Artbeads, they're gonna be Swarovski. Like, even though these are probably like at least half the price, if not a third or fourth of the price, I just underwhelmed by them. I mean, yeah, of course they're not Swarovski, and even if they are like 50 or 60 cents, I'd rather spend like $1.20 or $1.40 for like legit Swarovskis in this size. Just because this is, I mean, it's pretty, but it's not, okay, honestly, it's not that great. And then I got another, well, this is a 10mm Rivoli button crystal in AB, or in crystal AB. And this one, like on the back side, it has the channel for the button. Oh my gosh, this is turning out so blurry. I'm sorry. Yeah. So the other one, the holes were drilled on the, like, the sides, like where you could look down at and see the holes where they were drilled. So, again, as usual, this is something that I intend to use for bead embroidery. And this one is a 14mm Rivoli in Blush Rose. I thought this was going to be a lighter pink, but this is more of, like, it is a light pink, but this is more of a, kind of like a peachy pink. I was thinking it was more of like a, well, like a light, kind of pastel-y pink color. But it's pretty, but it's almost a little too warm tone for my liking. And I got, here's the Gem Duos. Oh, so these are Gem Duos, and they're Crystal AB. And they are like well, the way I was describing what I thought the Diamond Duo, like the difference between the Gem Duo and Diamond Duo, and if I can get the little baggie open, it doesn't quite match up to the way I thought they were. Like, my description doesn't match up, so I was wrong about that. I haven't really even looked at these since I bought them, but these, yeah, these have that, they're bulbous on the top. Yeah, they kind of have like a flatter back and they're bulbous. Like the back side it's flat, but the top of them, I know you probably can't really tell, but the top of them is rounded. But these are completely translucent, or transparent. They're completely transparent. Oh, they're so pretty. So pretty. I love Crystal AB. Like, that is the best, like, concept for glass ever. Oh, so pretty. So pretty. Feels like I'm crunching them when I tried to close that up. And then I got this. I think I had one of these in another haul, but it might have been like a 14mm. But this is a 12mm Rivoli in the Lavender Delight, which is really pretty. Really pretty. It's just a lavender color with the blue. Yeah, I think this wasn't another haul because it seems like I remember describing it being like the Too Faced Unicorn Tears lipstick. That's what it reminds me of. So pretty. And then I got these Diamond Duo Crystal Matte Glow in the Dark. I mean, they said they glow in the dark, so I couldn't help myself. So they don't really look special, but I mean, they're just, like they said, they're a matte crystal color. And I held them up to the light for like a couple of minutes and then, like, you know, closed my hand over them, and they do glow. Not exceptionally bright, but they do glow. So, those may be interesting to incorporate into some projects. Like, imagine making like a really fancy looking necklace with pearls and everything. Something that looks just, you know, like very dainty, very vintage, chic, like Victorian, and then all of a sudden like lights go out and there it is, like glowing. I don't know, just having that image of like a Victorian lady wearing this very fancy, ornate bib choker, and then all of a sudden lights out. It's just like the little beads are like lit up in strategic areas. Alright, and then I got an 18mm Swarovski in Vitriol Medium. It's been a while since I've gotten any kind of like crystals in the Vitriol Medium, so pretty. Like, it has that green and gold and that kind of like purple and that well, it almost looks like a, whatchamacallit, like a coppery color in there. I'm really bummed out. Like, I think I haven't really been paying too much attention to the screen, but I think it's been blurry. Which the last few times I thought that it was blurry, it didn't turn out to be blurry when I was like editing the video, so I was appreciative of that, but I'm really scared that it is going to be blurry this time. That's so pretty though. And we're almost done. Ooh, okay. This one's really pretty. It's another Rivoli in a 14mm in the color of violet. And this, yeah, I definitely want more of these. Like, more of this color in Swarovski as well. Oh my gosh, that's gorgeous. Oh, I love, like, I don't know, it's something about, like, normally when it comes to Swarovskis and, like, Rivolis and everything, I feel like AB finish is the way to go. But, or any of like those ones that have that shift, like that duochrome shift, or that just, you know, changing color shift. But these, just these light color, just basic crystal colors, just, oh, so pretty. Like the quality, just, like that cheaper Matubo or whatever brand that is that I showed, crystals, they just don't compare to Swarovski. Like, and I know there's talk about Swarovski, you know, like discontinuing a lot of their line because, like, I've read now that it's because of the competition from China, in which these are, well, I think these are, what are these? Are they Czech? Yeah, this is called Czech glass. This is considered Czech glass, but still, like, how? Like, like, why? Why do you, like, why would anybody want this when they could get this? Unless, of course, you know, it's just for the sake of price, but dang. Like, you get what you pay for. That's for sure. Oh. Okay. I'm just, like, standing and being a fangirl for Swarovski, but I have good reasons. And, plus, come to find out, like, from my understanding, my brief understanding and what I encountered online, like Marilyn Monroe, like all the Material Girl stuff, not Material Girl, that's Madonna, all the diamonds are a girl's best friends things, like all the accessories featured in that were like Swarovski, or primarily Swarovski. I don't know, I could be very wrong. That could be some bad misinformation, but I buy it. I don't know how I managed to make this video so long, even though my other ones are pretty long. They were shorter than this, but maybe I got more in this haul than I have been getting in my other online bead order hauls. But anyway, the last thing, it is the Czech glass 6mm 2-hole silver AB honeycomb bead strand. So I think I've gotten like some honeycomb before, but I think they were just like the plain crystal AB, and these are silver AB. So basically AB, like crystal AB, just with this silver fold back to them. They're so pretty. Oh, it's so pretty. And they just look silver on the screen. But they have the rainbow flash, I promise. Like, one side has the rainbow AB. Oh, okay. So, okay, yeah, I'm gonna wrap up this video because that is everything I received this time. And I've been contemplating ordering again, like, already, but with the way shipping is going, I don't know. And we're approaching Christmas, and I don't know if it'd be getting tongue-tied now, if it'd be better to wait till after Christmas. Probably will be. There'll probably be a lot of good sales then, but I'm trying to stock up and hoard my Swarovskis and Tohos and Delicas. So don't be surprised if I have some more hauls soon. Also, if we ever get our stimulus check money, like if they ever decide to give us another stimulus check, other than paying off my car, which that's like #1 priority with the money, I plan on going to one of my local bead stores, which is actually very close to my work. There's actually 2 bead stores that are very close to my work, but one of them I've read some really bad reviews, which I mean, anybody can leave a bad review, but it makes it sound like the bead owner is quite hostile towards people. So there's another bead store, the one that I'm talking about in particular that I want to go to. It's one that I went to once. It's a little, like, it was a little, I don't know, I just wasn't too keen on it at the time. But it wasn't necessarily a bad setup, but there's just some things about it that just kind of made me like, do I really want to come back and shop some more? But I want to give them another try. It's been many years since I've been in there, and also, like, a lot of stuff was overpriced, but then again, like, in that kind of environment, it is going to be more expensive than what you can find online, just because of the, you know, their brick and mortar. They don't have they can't take the luxury of having the discounts like certain online stores can, because they're, you know, they're trying to make money themselves and pay for the rent and everything. So anywho, I plan on going there sometime soon, after the new year, that is. But yeah, and maybe I'll have a haul from there if I do that, and if our stimulus money ever comes through. But anywho, so I hope everybody has a Merry Christmas, and thank you for watching.